God damn, dude. Like, after an ending like that, how do you start a review like this? Honestly, I'm like dumbfounded with the ending that I witnessed. Like, it's so hard for me to get my emotions together to talk about this full show, to talk about a WrestleMania 33. Oh god, man, that ending, shoot, dog. What is up, guys? Chase over here, bringing you my WWE WrestleMania 33 review and results live here on YouTube. And like I said, honestly, it's going to be so hard backtracking and talking about this show, especially if you just witnessed the main event, you witness all that at the fucking end. Like, holy, how can you just like not jump into it? How can you not just jump in to it and just talk about, what the hell happened, Man, it's so hard, man. Because I just want to talk about the other stuff too. I want to get into it and go in order, but fuck, man. We just witnessed The Undertaker retiring. This ain't no spoiler either, because this is a review. If you clicked on this and you were like expecting me not to spoil shit, then I don't know what the hell you're doing here. But seriously, The Undertaker just retired in our eye, with our very own eyes. We saw him retire. I'm not going to go into the full freaking match between him and Roman Reigns right now. That's for later on in this review, because I do like to keep things in order when it comes to this. But god dang, dude. That ending, dude, was fucking emotional, man. Oh, man, dude. That ending was so fucking emotional. Fuck. Oh, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how to deal with it, man. I honestly don't know how to deal with it after watching that ending, man. But anyways, we have to move on forward and talk about WrestleMania 33 as a whole and everything like that. So let's get started talking about WrestleMania 33 as a whole. You guys can thank The Undertaker in the chat. I will talk more about The Undertaker in this stream. I just got to talk about the other stuff first. So WrestleMania 33 started at 2 o'clock, aka 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or Eastern Standard Time for all of you East Coast people. And that was the WrestleMania pre-show. The pre-show, pretty much, I'm going to be honest with you here. I don't know who was running the pre-show, but they were trash at it because there was audio glitches. The commentators thought they were going to commercial break, and then later on, it was just like they moved on forward and they were talking about like they went through a commercial break. Like they're like, "Oh, welcome back," and Neville's in control. I'm like, "There's no commercial break. What the fuck are you talking about?" We watched the Neville and Aries match, and there's portions of the match where there was no fucking sound. Like I was literally watching the match, and then I thought like the sound queued off, and I was just seeing them wrestle, and I was just like, "What the hell's going on here?" And then like they come back, and it's like, "Oh wow, yeah, man, welcome back from commercial break in the action." Neville took control. I was like, yeah, I watched it. Why the fuck are they saying in control? Like, oh, there was so many audio, graphical glitches going on in the pre-show, but it is what it is. It's bad though. You can't have this on your biggest show of the year, especially with the pre-show being on YouTube and stuff like that. And you're trying to promote that for these people to buy the network. It looks glitchy as fuck. I see we have 19 people watching. That's awesome. If you guys can just give this video a big old thumbs up for the views. As a joke, as I like to say, just give this video a big old thumbs up. That would be greatly appreciated. But yeah, anyways, Neville and Austin Aries for the WWE Cruiserweight Champion. The match was just there. That's all I could really say about this match. The match had a little story going into it. I just feel like Neville being the heel and Aries being the face in the situation, it's like the two dudes are playing opposite roles. It should be Aries the heel and Neville the baby face. That's just at least for me. That's just what I feel like. So it is what it is. Neville ends up retaining. I'm all good for the King of the Cruiserweights retaining. Moving on forward to the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. Now, when WWE showed NFL superstar and New England Patriot tight end Rob Gronkowski in the crowd, I had a lingering fear that they would have Mojo Rawley win this match. But then again, I forgot that Care Bear was in the Battle Royale. So, Big Show and Care Bear, they're the two favorites. This may be Big Show's last WrestleMania and stuff like that. Big Show got eliminated pretty damn quickly. And then afterwards, Care Bear got eliminated. And of course, my delight was through the fucking roof seeing Care Bear being treated like a jobber bitch that he is. I was so happy about that. Good. You don't need the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. You don't need anything in your fucking life. But then I had the fear that Mojo Rawley was going to win. I just knew it because Rob Gronkowski was in the crowd. I said it's either Mojo Rawley or the fat NXT dude that they brought up from Sanity. Those were the only two options. I don't know why everyone's like, go Uber driver, Sami Zayn, pick us up and win the Battle Royal. I don't even know why you guys were thinking Sami Zayn. And then people were like, oh, maybe Chad Gable will break out. The fuck it, Chad Gable? Oh, hell no. What the hell are you talking about, Chad Gable? Oh, god damn. And so then later on in the Battle Royale, you get all the junk going in. And then all the guys get out like that people thought were going to win, like Sami Zayn, Ziggler, and blah, blah, blah. And then it's down to like Mojo Rawley, Jinder Mahal, and the fat dude from NXT. The hell? Okay. Mojo Rawley gets beat up by Jinder, and then Jinder Mahal goes and freaking gets into Rob Gronkowski's space, and then Rob Gronkowski jumps over the goddamn barricade, and the security tried to stop him at first, but then they're like, you know what, man, just go in the fucking ring. And then later on, Mojo Rawley botched his way into winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, the third annual, or the fourth annual, my bad. All right, yeah, let's move fucking on to Dean Ambrose versus Baron Corbin. Yes, this got bumped from the main card to the pre-show, and people were outraged. I don't understand why people were outraged by this. Everyone was outraged about Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin freaking being on the pre-show. I was happy this was on the pre-show because I didn't have to wait for this on the main card. And everyone foolishly thought Baron Corbin was going to win because Baron Corbin's been getting pushed lately. But then Dean Ambrose beat his ass in a boring, dull SD Live fucking match. Corbin and Dean Ambrose sucked. Dean Ambrose, like literally, this guy goes backwards. He gets worse every fucking year. I don't get it. He should be so much better than he actually is, but he gets worse, man. He absolutely just gets worse. Yeah, but Dean Ambrose and Corbin, not worth your time. Don't watch that match. It was bad. Dean Ambrose retained it. And that's the thing, too. If Baron Corbin actually fought, Cena, at least, if he lost to Cena, at least we'll remember that he lost to Cena for years to come. Hell, Baron Corbin could easily just win the belt back at Payback or something. Win the belt his first time at Payback. Ugh. But yeah, the pre-show, it wasn't giving a WrestleMania a good feeling. I'm being dead honest here. It just wasn't. I was just like, oh, God. I don't know what to expect for this WrestleMania. I mean, you had like an okay cruiserweight title match. Then you kind of had a lame battle royale that was kind of booked all weird. And then you have this lame IC title match. Oh, God, how is WrestleMania going to start? I was actually wondering what would be the first match of the card. And I honestly thought Owens versus Jericho was going to kick off the card because I was like, well, that match seems like it's the least important, or at least the ladder tag team match. I thought that would start on the card. But nope. AJ Styles and Shane McMahon were opening the card. Fuck you, fat ass. Thank you, Anthony. I know I'm fat. Thank you very much. You don't have to repeat it in the comment section. Fat asses. What next? Are you going to go to the Lex Men's live review and say the N-word to him? Not original. Think of a better insult, Anthony. Anyways, I love when people do lame insults. It's not fun. Think of new insults. They're better. Anyways, AJ and Shane McMahon were opening the card. And I was just like, oh, shit. IWC was upset about this. How dare you have AJ Styles open up the show? Listen, I've seen my favorite of all time, Triple H, open up the show and lose to Daniel fucking Bryan. I think you guys can handle AJ Styles opening up the show. What is up, Hunter Reese? Thank you for catching the live stream for the first time. Hope you enjoy, man. But yeah, AJ Styles was opening up against Shane McMahon. And really, to be honest, this was a really great opener. This set the pace of what WrestleMania could be. Now, this wasn't like the best match of the night, but this was a really great match. Shane going out of his comfort zone. This felt like an old school Attitude Era match where it was a normal match at first, and then some shenanigans happen, and then they do stuff that you shouldn't be able to do in a normal match, but you're just like, fuck it anyways. You know what? Me growing up in the Attitude Era and stuff like that, I like those kind of matches. It's fun. It's great. So, really, to be honest, no problem whatsoever with the opener. Thought it was a great match between AJ and Shane. Shane obviously shocking people by doing a shooting star press and stuff like that. I think some fans were kind of upset that AJ didn't do the spiral tap, but it is what it is. Great opener. Good way to start the show and a way to get you hyped up. And then you go on to Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. Now, Owens and Jericho, I felt honestly were pretty much rushing it. Like, I feel like they rushed their match, to be honest here. Like, I felt that the beginning of the match was really rushed, and then afterwards they kind of went down to a slow pace, which they didn't really need to go to at all. And then all of a sudden they went back to the rushing pace, and it just felt awkward. The match was good though, but it didn't feel like it wasn't a bad match. Like when I'm looking for a mid-card title match, that's what I'm looking forward to. Is a good match like that. So Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho, it was good for what it was worth. You know, you're not going to go back and watch this through the angles of time and be like, oh, yeah, man, I'm going to go back and watch Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. But when you go and you watch the actual match back, when you actually go and rewatch WrestleMania 33 as a whole, you'll sit there and you'll be like, oh, Owens and Jericho. I remember this match. It was pretty solid. That's pretty much what you can say about Owens and Jericho. Kevin Owens winning, the right guy goes over because really you got to keep building up Kevin Owens' somewhat momentum that he has. And him being U.S. champion is fine. God dang, Anthony's saying F you in the comment section way too much. What are my moderators doing? You guys are allowing this rude human being in the comment sections. Delete him automatically. Oh, yeah. Anyways, 30 people watching. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Thank you very much if you guys are enjoying so far this stream. Anyways, I was like saying, okay, WrestleMania is going good so far. This is going so freaking good. And then all of a sudden, the women's match happens. The women's match for WrestleMania happens. The first one, the Raw women's title match. And oh God, what a drizzling piece of shit this match was. Who booked this shit? Who vision? Because they need to be fired. So, pretty much, from when I was watching the women's division with this match, all this hype for Nia Jax, and you always just get rid of her. You treat her like shit. Every time, like on the weekly shows, we're supposed to believe Nia Jax can't be stopped. She's one of the greatest things on planet fucking Earth. And yet, every time it gets to a big time special event or pay-per-view, you say, fuck you, Nia, you piece of shit. We're not going to do anything with you. And you make her look bad. You make her look like shit. It wasn't clever. It was stupid. I'm tired of watching these spots in the matches where, especially because, like, you know, if you watch TakeOver the previous night and you saw the Revival and DIY do this to Akam and Razar, the authors of Pain, you know, this was just felt like a lame version of that. This was of Charlotte, Bailey, and Sasha teaming up to take down Nia Jax. It wasn't like Nia Jax was doing anything to make her look super good. At least Akam and Razor were doing crazy-ass shit last night. God damn, Nia Jax just pushed people. She was just like, fuck you. I'm just going to push you. And it wasn't like Nia Jax at least got one elimination in to show she's a threat. No, they were just like making her look like a... Because here's the thing. If people don't watch WrestleMania on a daily or wrestling on a weekly basis, minus the video package, they don't know Nia Jax is fucking good. So you have to make her look fucking good. And they don't do anything to make Nia Jax look good. Why was she in this match? She didn't need to be in this match. So Nia Jax gets eliminated after all three girls like fucking jump on her, being dead serious. Then we get down to the final three. Charlotte, Bailey, and Sasha. Okay, what it should be. And literally these three women just said, fuck it, we'll do high spots. Bailey just sat down and did nothing for the rest of the time. And it was down to another Charlotte and Sasha match because Whippy. I haven't seen this many times before. And then they ended in a lame fashion because Charlotte goes and rips off the turnbuckle, throws Sasha Banks' head into it, and they say, oh, well, that's the finish. That's the way to end this match. To end Sasha in this match. So Sasha Banks, who mind you, by the way, I've seen go from the top of the cell and fall through a fucking table, go through all these other shits inside Hell in a Cell, go through an Iron Woman match, go through this and that, a little turnbuckle, knocks her the fuck out. Okay, everyone's gonna be like, but Chase, you should have remembered the no, they were showing it in the video package of Sasha going through all this shit at Hell in a Cell. You have to remember this shit. And so then we have Bayley and Charlotte be like the last freaking people in this match. Was just jobbing out Bayley. Bayley all of a sudden pulls her John Cena I'm a babyface card, ends up hitting a lame elbow drop that was supposed to represent Macho Man, covers for the 1, 2, 3, and that was it. So why didn't you just have Charlotte be champ at this time? So Bayley wins? Oh, fuck this shit. Bayley sucks. Fuck Bayley to hippo. All you IWC people are going to be mad at me, but seriously, she's a female John Cena, and I don't fucking stand for that right now. Well, John Cena's way more entertaining than Bayley, and John Cena can actually cut a promo. And seriously, I don't get it. When did Bayley all of a sudden like it was like her dream to copy like the Macho Man? Like honestly, when all of a sudden was this Bayley's fucking dream? Like when was this established in the storyline? Maybe I'm just stupid and I didn't pay attention, but I don't remember this being established in the storyline where Bayley's like, I just want to hit a Macho Man elbow. You know what Bayley is? She's the Eugene of the women's division, minus being a retard. That's what Bayley is. It's Bayley. Treat her like some fucking creature. Hey, no stopping, no stop. It's Bayley. 38 people watching. If you guys like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up button. And remember, don't be obsolete. Oh, baby. I can't wait to talk about this next match, man. Oh, the tag team ladder match. Woo! Woohoo! This is why you need to put tag teams in ladder matches. This is why ladder matches are so important at WrestleMania. You need to at least have one a year or something. This needs to be in the stipulations because ladder matches are good for business, man. Oh my God. So first of all, the ladder match, of course, there was rumors and speculations. Were the Hardy Boys going to be in this match? Were Matt and Jeff Hardy going to be in the match? So there was those rumors and speculations, but you had all the teams enter out first, and pretty much they were looking at each other like goofballs. The whole arena was going, delete, 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 and then out comes the New Day. The New Day says that they have just been announced that this match is now a fatal four-way. The fans pop. You start seeing Kofi Kingston undressing, looking like he's about to get out of his ring gear, and everyone's like, oh, fuck. Is it going to be the New Day? It's not going to be the Hardys and stuff like that. And then all of a sudden, it's a nice little pause, and you're, oh my, the old school Hardy theme, not the, oh, yeah, or the fucking, don't you see the writing on the wall? It's the old school fucking Hardy theme. Oh my God, you see Jeff come out doing the Jeff Hardy shit, the Jeff Hardy hump. Matt Hardy's going, so he's doing all this other shit. And keep in mind, people, right now, Matt Hardy can't really go into the full broken mode, and that's because him and the Anthem Owl are having a dispute over the gimmick and shit like that. And if you guys don't know what the Anthem Owl is or the Anthem Owl Man is, just go on Rebby Sky's Twitter, you'll know. But just know that, like, if you guys are disappointed because you're not seeing Matt Hardy talking the funny accent or doing, like, he will use the catchphrases, but if he's not talking in the funny accent just yet, understand it's just because of other reasons. Why? There's, like, lawsuits and all this other stuff. Matt Hardy can't really use the full character, but he can use the catchphrases. And really, to be honest here, you know, I think Vince will definitely like what the Hardys bring to the table. And I think Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy are fine. I mean, leave it to the Hardy Boys, right? They've been gone for fucking ever, man. both been gone since like 09, 2010. And they just come back. These motherfuckers just win the tag team. Oh, God, man. Fuck Enzo and Big Cass, man. Fuck the club. Fuck Sheamus and Cesaro. Let's give it to the Hardy Boys, damn it. This is the new era of the WWE, people. Give it to Matt and Jeff Hardy. I love it, though, man. Don't get me wrong. I love it. It's fucking awesome, dog. It's just funny at the same time, man. But yeah, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy, they made this match feel special. This match itself was really fucking good. I felt all 8 men in this match did their themes perfectly. I love this match. Not like one of the all-time classic WrestleMania matches, but one of the few matches on this card that felt like a big-time WrestleMania match. That's like the reason why you watch WrestleMania. Oh, this is it. And also, shout out to Jeff Hardy. He finally got a WrestleMania win. I know a lot of people don't believe this, but Jeff Hardy had 0 WrestleMania wins up until this point. And he finally got one. About damn time, right, Jeff? So yeah, him and brother Nero and Broken Matt, they're now our new Raw Tag Team champions. I can't believe I'm saying this shit, man. I thought they would never come back. Delete, obsolete. Oh, God, this is going to be awesome. Raw is going to be awesome when you see what the fuck these idiots do. This is great. Love this shit, man. Awesome stuff. And the thing is, too, it's funny, too, because, like, this is down the road where it's like, you know, people always say, oh, you know, WWE doesn't listen to what the fans want or what the fans say and shit like that. And it's like, they brought in fucking Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy, huge fan favorites. You know, they do listen to the fans. Not all the time, but they do listen. So I don't want to hear that the WWE never listens to the fans, because they do listen. They brought in Matt and Jeff Hardy, dude. There'd be no other reason bringing Matt and Jeff Hardy unless the fans really wanted to see them back, you know? So, yeah, they do listen. Not just not all the time. And then afterwards, we got the wonderful Miz and Maurice versus John Cena and Nikki Bella mixed tag team match. I was surprised how over the Miz was. Wow, when did Miz become a Smark favorite? When? I don't remember a time when the Miz was a Smark favorite. I always forget. Like, really? He was a Smark favorite? Smark's like the Miz? Oh, wow. He was over as fuck in this match. Happy for the Miz. Good for the Miz. Good. He should be over. My friend, he literally is texting me like nonstop about WrestleMania. Like, leave me alone. I'm just trying to do my stream right now. Like, see how many messages did he leave me? I'm getting all these fucking messages and shit like that. No, but seriously, I didn't know that the Miz was a Smart favorite. I was surprised. Miz was just like getting all this love, man. He was just, oh man, it was crazy. But no, this match, for what it was, I liked it. You don't have to like this match. Honestly, if you felt this match was trash, I can understand. But I liked the mixed tag match. I thought the mixed tag match was great. I liked it. You know, for what it was good. I wasn't expecting much from this match anyways. I knew what was going to happen at the end. And so I see Cena and Nikki hit their finishers. And then afterwards, you know, they pinned Miz and Maurice. Should Miz and Maurice have gone over there? Yes, they should have. But you know what? At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. You know, I like special moments and cool moments nonetheless. We got one WrestleMania moment, and Jesus Christ, dude, the people on my Twitter fucking thing are just like nonstop. But seriously, just seeing John Cena propose to Nikki Bella. Now, John Cena didn't do it in the most romantic way. And yes, no, a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, the way he did it, blah, blah, blah. You can say it how you want. You can make fun of it how you want. But it was nice to see John Cena do it. It was cool to see John Cena actually be a fucking human being for once. Because we don't see this with John Cena very often, where he's actually a fucking human and not some robot and shit like that. So it's good to see this. You actually see the guy gives a fuck about the girl. So really, to be honest here, John Cena proposing Nikki Bella, it was a great moment. And honestly, if you would have cut WrestleMania off here, if you would have said, hey, Chase, that's the end of WrestleMania, I would have been fine. I would have came on YouTube and said, hey, this is one of the better WrestleManias. Go watch WrestleMania 33. I would have been fine. But oh no. Fuck me. That they had to continue the show. The show was already going on long enough. There, and I was hoping that a match would be short and quick, other than Lesnar and Goldberg. I knew Lesnar and Goldberg was going to be quick as fuck, but I wanted one other match on this card to be quick as fuck, just so that way we could just move on forward. So after we get the Cena and Nikki Bella stuff, we get into Triple H and Seth Rollins. And you're thinking to yourself, man, at this point in time, just watching WrestleMania, all the matches, minus the Fatal 4-Way Women's match, have been pretty solid. If not good, if not great. And we have 4 matches to go. Oh, man. You think that this show is going to continue and it's going to be great. And so then we get Triple H and Rollins, and you're like, holy shit, non-sanctioned. This can't be fucking bad. Triple H and Seth Rollins. This was bad. And this was not good. You cannot convince me this match was good. This match sucked. It started off at the right pace of Triple H and Seth Rollins brawling all over the place. That's what this match should have been. These fuckers brawling all over the place. And then Samoa Joe in the this should have felt like a classic Attitude Era fucking match. Just a goofy, hey, we got all this shit flying around. Just enjoy it. Make it 10 minutes long, 10-minute brawl. That's all I need. But no, Triple H and his grand fucking ego had to tell a fucking story. And it was the same shit. So we had the beginning, which was good shit. And then afterwards, they went, the knee. Seth Rollins' knee. Seth Rollins' knee. Oh my fucking God. Anytime that there was any freaking, anytime there was any momentum in the match, they would go back to the knee spot. They would go back to, Triple H attacking the knee of Seth Rollins. The knee of Seth Rollins. Oh, God fucking damn, dude. I was dozing off. I was tired of this shit. And then, like, you have it where Seth Rollins is going through all this knee crap, and then freaking Seth Rollins is doing all these high spots. How does that make fucking any sense? You have it where Triple H is, like, killing the knee, and Seth Rollins is like, LOL, let me do a fucking moonsault and the Phoenix splash and shit. Like, the hell? This match was bad. It was so fucking bad. Not even the Stephanie spot could save this fucking match. Yeah, I said it. And then you have Seth Rollins fucking win. Seth fucking Rollins beats Triple H. Oh, where does that add any story whatsoever? So Seth Rollins is a sympathetic babyface that can win and overcome all the odds and obstacles. Huh? Doesn't that sound like people you fucking hate IWC, yet you guys praise this shit? You sit here and you hate on John Cena for doing this shit. If Roman Reigns did this, you would bitch and moan. But since it's your internet fucking darling Seth Rollins, it's okay. No, fuck this shit. Stupid fucking match. The only saving grace is that since it was non-sanctioned, it doesn't go against Triple H's record. Praise God. Match sucked. End of fucking story. Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Oh, God, man. Shit. No. So, after the suck fest of like Triple H and Rollins taking out all the air in the fucking Orlando area, Pitbull and Flo Rida do the most homoerotic concert I've ever seen in my life, where I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're not even singing. They're just literally looking at some lyrics on their hands or something. So dumb. We go to Orton versus Wyatt. And then Bray Wyatt literally walking down the ramp with a sick entrance. Orton coming out, and then the match happens, and it's dead as fuck. You could literally hear a pin drop. There was this little kid screaming. You could hear everything he was saying. And they had it where Bray Wyatt was doing all this. So Bray Wyatt would do stuff, and then shit would pop up on the screen. Like, it would be like worms and all this other shit, man. It was like, oh my God, man. They were doing all this shit, dude. And the crowd was dead. All the time. Bray Wyatt's over as hell, really, because the crowd did not give a fuck about this boy. They did not care whatsoever what this idiot was doing. He did something no one would give a shit. This match sucked. Bray Wyatt sucks. The dude should never be a champion ever again until he finds out how to improve in the ring, because I'm not one of the biggest guys on in-ring skills. You guys should know this, but holy shit. This has to be one of the worst WWE title matches you have ever seen at WrestleMania. I think this is worse than JBL and Cena, to be honest with you. At least the fans gave a shit about JBL and Cena. No one gave a shit about this match. Orton had to do the, come on, guys, get pumped. Let's go. Let's like 5 times during this match. You could tell by Randy's face this dude was pissed. Randy Orton was pissed off. Even when he did the final pin, he had that face and he just covers Bray. He doesn't even do a nice cover on Bray. He treats him like a jobber, and then he covers him and he looks all pissed off. He's holding the belt pissed off. He's just pissed. Because he's like, really? That was my match at Mania? I had to deal with this fucking loser, Bray? Come on, guys. Oh. Match was shit. So bad. So fucking bad. And so I needed something to save WrestleMania for me. Like, literally. No, Yoko versus Luger, at least people gave a shit. No one gave a shit about this match, man. Tito Ortiz was the only one that gave a shit about this WWE title match between Bray and fucking Randy Orton. I ain't hard to please, PG and Chill. I said I like the Miz and Cena match. How am I hard to please? I'm just saying this world title match sucked. Ugh. But seriously, man. Oh, God. I needed something to freaking, a big time match to save the fucking day. And guess what happened? Goldberg versus Lesnar happened. Oh my God. I love this match. Goldberg versus Lesnar was fucking awesome, man. Holy shit, dude. Lesnar kicks off the match, Suplex City. Goldberg hits like 8 fucking spears. Then Lesnar hits like 10 suplexes, F5s, 1, 2, 3 wins. Oh, great shit. This was fun. This was, for what these men had to do. Oh my God, it was awesome. This was an awesome match. Got the crowd back into it. Good fucking overall match. Enjoyed Goldberg versus Lesnar by far. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy the Lesnar title reign. Does Goldberg get a rematch? We'll have to wait and fucking see. But this was a good match nonetheless, and a match that I enjoyed. The second best match of the night. The SmackDown Women's title match happened, and congrats to Naomi for winning. Honestly, why didn't they just have her win at this event for the first time instead of the other pay-per-view? But hey, it is what it is. Now, I can't really say much about the SmackDown Women's title match. They at least went out there and tried. There you go. And then finally, it's time to talk about, sadly, the main event of WrestleMania, Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker. And I wish I could come on here and say that this match was awesome and it was great and it lived up to all my expectations, but I can't. That would be lying to you guys. No, I enjoyed Goldberg versus Lesnar because it was fucking fun to watch. PG and Chill. The crowd definitely helped, but it was fun to fucking watch, man. Like, it felt like a fight. Like, I enjoyed Goldberg versus Lesnar for that reason alone, because it was fun to fucking watch. Not just because the crowd was hyped for it. Orton versus Bray was bad. it was literally just bad. It was Bray doing a bunch of fucking tackles and then doing his freaking exorcist crap with the all ring stuff that should have been much better than it was. Orton just felt like he wasn't giving a fuck about the match. Like, literally, Orton didn't do anything the whole match. He did like his uppercut, his DDT backbreaker, his power slams, and his RKO, and that's it. He didn't do shit. It was a bad match. Lesnar versus Goldberg was at least fun to watch. It was like, shit, dude. Like, it felt like two behemoths going at it. They woke up the crowd. But watching Roman and Taker, like I said, I wish, like, in my personal opinion, it was good for what it was. But it's such a hard watch because in the beginning of the match, you just see it and you feel like Undertaker's looking spry as hell. The two guys are just beating each other with all these hard punches and stuff. Like, you could tell, like, they're just going at each other really, really hard, just trying to sell the fact that there's two tough dudes and, they're doing some great stuff. And then later in the match, you can just see the age of Undertaker just catching up to him. And it was just bad, man. Like, he looked so slow. He messed up on a lot of spots. He was calling his spots way too fucking loud, too. Like, he just looked slow as hell, man. And credit to Roman, man, for doing what he needed to do to try to, like, cover up a lot of spots. But Taker just, oh, man. He just, like, and Taker was going out there trying his best, man. Like, I'm not trying to say Undertaker went in to phone in a paycheck and stuff because I don't believe he would ever do that. He looked good in the beginning. It's just later in the freaking match, it was just sad to watch, man. And it was hard for, like, JR came out to commentary and stuff to commentate this match because obviously, Undertaker probably requested good old JR for his last match and everything like that. And, but it was so hard, man, just to watch this because, like, once Undertaker hit all his finishers, then it was just kind of like what Roman Reigns was doing, was just hitting all his big moves. And we're just watching, like, Undertaker trying to sell them and trying to get back up. And it was just such a painful watch, man. Like, you just, oh, God. Like, I'm just being dead serious here when I say this. Watch this match, but be warned that this match is not what you think it is. And it's a really hard watch, too, especially if we grow up watching Undertaker throughout the years. Like, you expected a little bit more. Like, he didn't even do, like, like, Undertaker, it's pretty bad when he didn't even do, like, freaking old school or did the freaking jump over the turnbuckle, man. Undertaker just looked beat up, man. He just looked beat up, man. It was so hard, man. Maybe Undertaker made himself look older just to do what he wanted to do. Maybe that was the case, but it was just hard to watch him, man. And then at the end, when he botched the ending and Roman Reigns won, like, Roman winning wasn't, like, the worst thing, too. Like, I was surprised not a lot of people were pissed off about it. It was funny, too. There was actually fans who cheered once Roman won. Like, I know everyone's going to be like, no, Chase, that's just you defending Roman Reigns. No, I'm being dead serious, man. There were fans, like, once the 3 count hit, they're like, yeah, they cheered. Roman can get cheers. That's just, not very often. But yeah, Roman Reigns wins and, in a pretty solid main event. But I feel like that this main event's not going to be remembered how good the match was or even Roman Reigns winning, to be honest. Like, I feel like that's like an afterthought. I think if you ever watch this match again, you're just going to sit there and you're going to say to yourself, yeah, you know what? I forgot that Roman won this match, but it's more of the ending. And then it was just pretty much Undertaker pretty much just giving us a wonderful tribute, man. Just giving us a wonderful tribute and just hearing that iconic theme song. Well, it wasn't his original theme song, but, his iconic WWE theme that he's had since, like, 2004 just played through the freaking arena as he's making his goodbyes and his exits. And you're hearing the fans, pretty much like, and pretty much just saying, goodbye. It was hard, man. Because you're just sitting there, dude, and, like, I don't know if ever you guys seen Undertaker live, man, but, like, I've seen Undertaker live, and I've never seen him bad like this, dude. Like, it's just hard to watch, dude, just seeing Undertaker, kind of limp away like that. Like, you expected it to be much better, much more, right? Instead of this. Uh, honestly, I feel like Roman turning heel would have not done shit in this situation. I know everyone's like wanting the Roman heel turn, but really, to be honest here, I feel like that moment would have just been forgotten because Undertaker retired. Yeah, that was funny when Taker botched the reverse tombstone. As soon as people hit the reverse tombstone, Roman's like, fuck it, I'll just Superman punch you. Like, he literally just said that. He said that on the mic, man. 9K Clausen says that he want 20 subs and you get to see him dump water on his mom. So go to his channel and sub. If you guys like what you guys are saying, give this video a big old thumbs up. Yeah, man, it's just hard, man. It was just hard, dog. Like, it was just hard. It was hard just seeing Undertaker just like in that match and just saying goodbye because you don't want to believe it, man. Like, oh man, like I still can't believe that I just witnessed like that was like, and it's disappointing. Like that's like the most disappointing part. Like that's Undertaker's last hurrah, man. Like I never want to remember the Undertaker as like a struggling old mortal. Because keep in mind, people, when I grew up watching the Undertaker, okay, first of all, he was scary as fuck. But I grew up watching the Dead Man, Ministry of Darkness Undertaker shoots lightning and fucking tells Kane to fuck off. And then afterwards, I watched Undertaker ride a motorcycle for a bit, telling people it was his yard, saying you're going to pay and everything like that, being a bitter old man with an American flag. You know, riding a motorcycle, keep rolling, Limp Bizkit. And now it's like you're supposed to sit here and let me tell me that like this was his last moment. He looked human as fuck. Like, oh God, dude. I just don't like. I don't know. It's just hard for me to picture Undertaker as human. You know, because like I know it's like, oh, Chase, it's a TV show, it's wrestling, it's fake, it's scripted. But the Undertaker to me has always been that one guy. It's like, so hard, man. So hard to watch the Undertaker. So yeah, Undertaker's done, guys. This was it, man. This was it. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk this is it? If you guys have any questions about WrestleMania 33, you're more than welcome to send me questions and everything like that. I'll answer a few of them. Make sure you guys, share this and everything like that. All right, is Taker really done? Yes, Weston, he's done. This is it. Unless somehow John Cena's like, yeah. Did you enjoy the Twitter meltdowns tonight? I didn't really get to see much of them. I didn't get to really see much of the Twitter meltdowns, to be honest with you, Katana. I didn't see much of them. Like, some of them were funny, but I didn't see most of them. The one meltdown I saw, people thought the women's match got canceled. I was like, what the fuck? They ain't going to cancel this shit. Like, the show's going to go fucking 50 hours anyways. Oh, yeah, it is the same. Yeah, Flair was tired at the same stadium. They just changed it around a bit. Yeah, fuck. I hope no one burned in fire, to be honest here, like at that stadium with the pyro and stuff. Oh, yeah, I forgot to give my final grade on WrestleMania. My bad. I'm answering questions. Forgot to give my final grade on WrestleMania. Might as well do that real quick. Overall, WrestleMania 33, I will say this. Much better than 31, much better than 32. In my personal opinion, I feel like the main flaws of WrestleMania 33 is that the WWE really, really needs to get these back to 4 hours or something. Or, you know, if you're going to start at 2, you might as well just have your main card start at 2. Because really, to be honest here, it was just so hard to sit through the show sometimes, man. Like, it's 9:59 and I'm barely done with my WrestleMania review. I should be already answering questions. I should be getting ready for bed. and everything like that. And I can't imagine for how it is for you people on the East Coast. Like, god dang, you guys have to almost stay up till midnight. But yeah, no, this WrestleMania was a pretty good show. I feel like it started off very, very strong, and then pretty much near the end of it, kind of tailed off. When you have big matches kind of fail on you, it's not good. You can't have it where, Triple H versus Rollins and Orton versus Bray Wyatt don't deliver. But for the moment of Undertaker retiring and pretty much everything else that you witnessed on this card, I am just saying that this show in itself is an all right show. So, and, it's not a bad WrestleMania. It's an all right WrestleMania. At least in my personal opinion. I can see why some people like this WrestleMania. Like I said, if you would have just turned it off after Cena versus Miz and stuff like that, oh yeah, this would have been a great Mania in my personal opinion. But it's an all right Mania. Oh yeah, the ramp. I like the design for this show though. I like the design of it. The ramp was definitely good. But yeah, man, it's hard, man, with the Undertaker retiring, man. Like, it's just so hard. Thank you, Psycho, for subbing to this channel. I'm glad you like it. I do live streams, so I hope you enjoy live streams. Yeah, I saw that you said that, Isaac Brock. Bleacher Report gave Goldberg versus Lesnar a C+ of idiots. What dummies? I don't know, Katana. I feel like if the roller coaster would be working, Shane McMahon might have done a roller coaster spot. And I don't want to see Shane McMahon dying. What would I do with the Hardy Boys? Just have them come out and wrestle a match. Why not? Have fun with them. Maybe cut a promo, see what happens, see how the fans react that Matt's not talking in his goofy voice. I don't know. Just do something with them. Just keep them hot. Yes, it's the premonition. So yeah, just have the Hardys just do shit, man. Like, fuck, the fact that they came back is still surprising to me, man. Oh yeah, I can't wait for 34. Lesnar versus Reigns. Oh yeah, Mago. Let's get a Mago. Here we got ourselves a big fight. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Raw tomorrow. The Raw after WrestleMania always has a special feel to it and stuff like that. Who I think will debut on Raw after Mania? I would have said Asuka, but she won. I couldn't. Honestly, out of all the takeover matches, I was so shocked to see Asuka win. Like out of all the matches, I just could not believe that. I was like, it was a great match between her and Ember Moon. Don't get me wrong. I was just like so shocked. I was like, what the fuck? Asuka won? And what was with NXT this weekend? They were like, oh yeah, here's a new title. Like, I don't give a fuck. It's just so random. They didn't even announce it anyways. But yeah, Raw after Mania, people that will debut. Honestly, Shinsuke minus Shinsuke. I feel like we're gonna get more returns than debuts. I feel like Shinsuke is really like the only guy to return on the show, in my personal opinion, like to debut on the show. Like, I wouldn't want to debut anyone else. I feel like SmackDown after Mania this year, you should debut like 3 or 4 people. But I feel like Raw this year, you should just, have it where it's just that, Shinsuke, that's it. No, Roman's main eventing every single one of them. Are you asking about returns? Like Finn Balor should return, I guess. Maybe one more old person return. That'd be cool. Is that so? Freeman, do you think that because Paige let come on the old title, they're like, we got to get new ones? They're like, oh well, Paige comes on the title. What's my favorite from this card? My favorite match is the tag team ladder match. It's not even close. The tag team ladder match was my favorite match on this card. That was definitely my favorite match from this card. It's not even close. Yeah, and Paige made the designs even cleaner. and shit like that, man. My least favorite match. It's hard because Orton did win the title, so I'm happy my boy Orton is champ again. But at the same time, Triple H and Rollins disappointed me. I would have to go with Orton versus Bray, to be honest. Like, that was my least favorite. I think that Triple H and Rollins was disappointing, but Orton versus Bray was my least favorite. I don't know what the fuck they were doing there. Oh, that's funny. Freeman dubstep. They're just like, fuck it. Thoughts on Mojo winning the Battle Royale? Who cares? Not to be mean, Isaac Barak, but the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale, it's not like it does anything for anyone. Like, as much as they want to shove down your throat, Baron Corbin won it. What was Corbin doing after it? What was Baron Corbin doing after that? He was having that year-long feud with Ziggler. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Corbin didn't benefit from winning the Battle Royale. Cesaro, when he first won it, he didn't do shit. Big Show, when he won it, they were like looking like they were going to push him, and then like he lost to Reigns, and then he went nowhere. So when it comes down to it, like no offense, it's just like the Battle Royal, Mojo winning, it doesn't matter, to be honest. Like, Mojo Rawley winning does nothing. Like, it's just so insignificant. That's why, like, when people are like, "Oh yeah, man, we need Sami Zayn to win this." Why? Only losers win this Battle Royale. You want Uber Driver to be worse off than he is? Go right ahead then. People thought I was just happy he got eliminated, man, just because Smarks would be sad. I just want to see Smarks upset, They got upset over the stupidest things, like when Miz Dow didn't win the Battle Royale. Oh, how dare they not push Miz down? Now Miz Dow's being a joke, and no one even talking about Damian Sandow anymore. Yeah, I don't know what was all going on with the audio, but did you guys have audio bugs during the main card show? Did you guys have that? Because I heard some people had audio bugs during the main card show. I only had audio problems during the pre-show. Like my pre-show, like I did not have any, like, how the pre-show normally has commercial breaks? I didn't get commercial breaks on my pre-show. I literally was just watching them like have no audio whatsoever. It was like weird as hell. No, Uber driver can go. Uber driver can go places straight shooter, just not main event. If Uber driver is just a good mid carder, that's all I ask for. I'm not asking for Uber driver. Like, I'm not gonna. I don't want Uber driver as main eventer, but if he's a good mid carder, that's good enough for me, man. You think Shane versus Styles was the most surprising match of the night? No, because I thought Shane versus AJ was going to be a good match. The most surprising match of the night, to me personally, was Cena and Nikki versus Miz and freaking Maurice. That was surprising to me. I didn't think that match was going to be any good, and I liked it. And honestly, Goldberg versus Lesnar kind of surprised people, because who thought it would go 4 minutes? You thought Goldberg and Lesnar would be like, yeah, let's peace out after a minute 30. No, they went 4 minutes, and it was fun. Thoughts on Triple H's entrance? It was goofy. He had like that giant motorcycle, and he was riding it. I thought it was pretty funny. Who had the best Mania entrance this year? It's hard, to be honest. Like, none of the Mania entrances this year, minus Triple H's, none of the Mania entrances were kind of big. It was just like they kind of just ran out there and did shit. I would say probably I liked Reigns's. Seth Rollins' was pretty cool, minus his theme song, because I hate Seth Rollins' theme song because it's so jobberish. Dude should have a main event theme song. I would say Roman's by default. And everyone's like, why don't you say Undertaker's? Undertaker didn't do anything special this year. Motherfucker just walked down the ramp. I like Undertaker and all, and it was his final match, and I'm going to miss the dude, but I ain't going to say he was my favorite entrance at WrestleMania, because, like, seriously, all he did was walk down the ramp and Fire went to the background. Romans, because Romans was pretty cool. Or Charlotte's was beautiful. I'll say Charlotte too. Yeah, no. Why is the IWC mad at Corbin lost? I thought Corbin would be like someone they hated. Like everyone changes their mind on all these people. Freeman that AJ's funny. It looked like my aunt and uncle trying to be. Yeah, dude, that's why I thought it was so funny. Freeman that not like my aunt and uncle, but it felt like like an old guy trying to capture his youth again. Like he just looked so goofy, man, and like it wasn't even like a legit motorcycle. It was like one of those tri motorcycles. And he was like revving it up like he's some badass. Like, when has Triple H ever been like motorcycles? Like when you think of like, especially like he's like supposed to be the destroyer and stuff like that. You would think he would come out to some like destroyer ass shit. He comes out on this fucking tricycle motorcycle. Like, I am the game and you can't play me. That's why I need a picture. Like I told people, like tweet me a picture of Triple H on that motorcycle. That shit was goopy as fuck, dude. Oh yeah, Orton Seaman Snake. I have laces. I didn't get that. Like it was goopy. It was goopy, to be honest. Like the maggots and the earwigs, that was goopy stuff. It was cool, but it was goopy at the same time. I just don't know what it was supposed to add to the match. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like something where it was like it added anything. It looked like Orton didn't sell it well. Like Orton was probably like, the fuck, I didn't sign up for it. Maybe this was a rib on Orton. Like Orton didn't know that shit was going to happen, and he was like, the fuck is this shit? So he just sandbagged the rest of the match. Randy Orton now 13-time champion. Who would have thunk? I told people Randy was going to win the title too. Like everyone, was like, Bray's going to win. Give it to Bray. No, dude, Bray Wyatt's boring, dude. Randy, like when we're in a world where we're saying Randy Orton is more entertaining than someone, you know it's pretty bad. And I'm an Orton fan. I like Orton by default, but you know it's pretty bad when we say someone's more entertaining. Shane winning would have been good, but I think they want to set up AJ versus Randy for the next pay-per-view. So you kind of had to have AJ Styles win just because you don't really have a legit number one contender to face Randy at the next pay-per-view. And plus, you got to give AJ a Mania win. Like, I get where you're coming from, Rashida. Like, I totally agree with you on some aspects, but it's just like, you got to understand where they're coming from with AJ. 2 big pay-per-view losses back-to-back. You kind of got to give him a win, even if it is against Shane McMahon. Oh, I was marking out when Jeff Hardy did that, dude. Brother Nero with the Split Mickey addiction. He needs to get rid of it, my man. I don't understand why Brother Nero is climbing up the ladder with the rungs and jumping off of them. It was not wonderful. It needs to be deleted. Brother Nero has an addiction. His Split Mickey addiction. So. They have another Roman Reigns on the roster. His name is Care Bear. That's Roman Reigns number 2. Oh, yeah, Randy's an asshole. He sandbags everyone. Yeah, Breakfast Club always rules, Katana. Don't you damn forget about it, man. Breakfast Club rules and Golden Children rule. Reigns is heel. Roman Reigns is heel. He just it's just that they're not promoting him as one. Once they promote him as one, he's fine. Triple H is the one who pushed for Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Like Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins, those two are going to ruin the company for years to come. Mark my words. And Finn Balor too. Till we get I like Reigns, and Seth Rollins is not bad. Like I don't hate Seth Rollins as much. Charlotte losing at Mania. I think Charlotte may have got caught putting too many hands in the cookie jar, Nero. I think maybe Triple H told Charlotte to back off for a little bit and let Goopy Bailey win. I think maybe Triple H put some executive booking in there. Rashida, I answered your question about Shane and AJ. I said that pretty much like, I don't think Shane should have won, but AJ Styles needed to win to kind of get a win back. Oh, no. See, Peasy, please tell me this is fake. We're not having a Finn versus Brock. And if we do, I hope Lesnar squashes him. You guys thought that I would just be all against Lesnar. Oh, no. Brock Lesnar will become my favorite wrestler of all time if he squashes Finn Balor. Was this Mania overall stellar? It was good, but I wouldn't say stellar. It was a good show. I'll say that, but it wasn't stellar. Like, I wouldn't say that this Mania is a top 10 Mania, but it's definitely like one of the better Manias you'll watch. Who should be the current face of the company? I don't think they have someone that could be the current face of the company, to be honest. They have a lot of guys who are good placeholders. I would say that. But I don't think they have a guy right now that's the face of the company, to be honest with you. Who is that face? Who knows? They have to build up more guys. I have to see more people for them to build up, and to be honest here. Because Vince doesn't have anyone else, man. Because no one else gets a reaction like Roman does. Roman gets the biggest reaction minus Cena. The best Mania in 2010 so far. So let's see. We had 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I say it's between 30 and 28. But I think 30, I don't know. 30 does have Cena burying Wyatt. Since honestly, it just depends on who you are personally. If you say 26, I disagree. You know, just because I feel like 26 had too many baby faces win on that show and stuff like that. You know, like I felt there was too many babyface wins in that show, and like I felt like it didn't help a lot of people. But there was two great main event matches, so I can't really complain about that show. 28 is also a wonderful show, but then again, the beginning of 28 is kind of a hard watch, and it's not until you get into the main matches where the show's really good. And then later on, 30, you know, 30 has a really good story with Daniel Bryan and other wrestlers. It's just you question some of the winners. So it all depends. I say 28, then 30, then 26. But you're not wrong if you say any of those three, to be honest. Like, I'm not going to sit here and like go into big detail why you're wrong about it, but yeah. CPZ, the reason why Matt Hardy can't talk is talking in his normal voice is because he is under a lawsuit with the Anthem Owl Man. So pretty much they're under a lawsuit. So like pretty much with pay-per-views and shit. Because WWE Wrestlemania is still considered a pay-per-view even though it's on a streaming service. So like at ROH Supercard of Honor, he didn't even do like the broken talking or anything like that because he's not allowed to do anything. They're under a lawsuit with TNA, and I think WWE will take care of it and handle it. And soon we'll see Matt Hardy become broken and be brilliant once again. That's why CPZ. There's some lawsuit going on. Yeah, like that's a good way to describe it, Nero, is that this WrestleMania did feel like a common show. You know, just like I said, it was a good watch. It just wasn't like a long show. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, it was just too long of a show, and it just wasn't like the way I say it is that WWE needs to find a way to constrain this show. You know, they just need to find a way to constrain this show and make it easier to watch. Oh, I thought that was hilarious, Nero. When I heard Goldberg say he was miserable, I was laughing. And I said, of course Goldberg would be miserable. Like, I feel like Goldberg, he's not happy about anything. He's like, oh, and the thing is, too, he comes back, he cuts his promo, I'm here for the fans. I want the fans to be happy. And then, like, he's cutting a promo, he's all like, oh, at least my family's happy. If I want to be happy, I'll buy myself a car and smile. At least Goldberg's honest. More honest than some of these other wrestling fucks. At least I could say that about Goldberg. If I want to be happy, I'll just buy a car and smile. Like the fuck? I wish I could say that, man. If I wanted to be happy, I would just buy myself a car. I wish I could say that fucking shit. Hey guys, I'm feeling depressed. I'm miserable right now. I'm gonna go buy a fucking car. At least it's honest, dude. I'm not gonna lie about Goldberg, dog. It's sad that he was miserable. I don't understand how he could be miserable, considering WWE kind of let him do whatever. But hey, it is what it is, man. Like at least he's not bullshitting us. Bailey's already ruined. She's a female John Cena. They made her some creature. I swear, I think she's our transgender character because they keep calling her, it's Bailey. Like, they don't say anything. They just go, it's Bailey, like she's some monster. Now, there is hope for Goldberg versus Reigns for sure. Maybe you'll just have it where Roman Reigns like, I'm going to fight Brock Lesnar, baby. And then Goldberg comes back out and goes, no, I fight Brock Lesnar. I'm next. And then Roman Reigns is like, no, Goldberg, you're next. And then Goldberg spears him. Yeah, you can still do that. I don't know, because they keep saying Bailey every time she comes out. It's Bailey, like it. Like they're saying it. Like she's some monster or something. I wonder if Samoa Joe was like sitting there backstage pissed off he didn't get used at Mania. Yeah, I saw the Bailey, like she's all using hugging as like her curse word, and then afterwards she eats a Snickers and she feels better. Yeah, I saw that. Oh, I hope they don't. Because like I know for a fact, like Jeff Hardy and WWE, and it doesn't matter because where Jeff Hardy kind of goes sometimes, it's bound that he gets over, and especially because it's WWE and they haven't seen him in a while, and Hardy merchandise will sell out just like crazy, man, because people love the Hardy Boys, especially with what they've been doing now. Oh man. So yeah, I hope they don't get that. What up, Shadow Badass? I know Goldberg versus Lesnar was tight. I don't know why people are hating on this match. Goldberg was miserable. Lesnar was miserable. Let them be miserable, dude. Like people take Goldberg and Lesnar too seriously. Like, at least they go out there and they give us a good show, right? Oh yeah, Goldberg ain't leaving. No, he coming back for money. He's miserable, but he'll come back for this money, man. He needs to buy more cars to be happy, guys. Let Goldberg buy cars to be fucking happy. Straight Shooter is doing his angry Roman rant. No. Well, nothing can be worse than a 20 match. 23-2. I got over it once I saw 20-1. Okay, I'll be that honest. Once I saw that 21-1, yeah, I was done with the Undertaker streak. I was like, oh, well, it's over. I always forget that. Oh god, him and Brad 31, so forgettable. I always forget him and Brad 31. I was like, who did he get 30 to get 22? The only legend Roman won't beat is, of course, the almighty Hulkster. Hulkamania would never put over that man. Would ever put over the reigns of the Roman. Roman will reign. I'd like to see Hulk Hogan and Reigns. Hulk Hogan wouldn't need to take a bump either, man. He could just do a boot, leg drop. That was another thing about this Mania too. Like everyone was like saying like Hogan, like we didn't get The Rock. The Rock ended his streak. God damn it, man. The Rock ended his WrestleMania streak. He was doing so good too. He was coming here from 27 all the way to 32, 5 years in a row, and The Rock just couldn't pull out this one, man. No Dwayne The Rock Johnson for this event. Sucks, but it is what it is. And Howard Finkel, his streak ended too. He didn't do the Hall of Fame announcements. They had that that goofball from NXT do it, and then they also had, and he didn't even do Undertaker's entrance. So weird, man. Stone Cold didn't get his lazy ass up. Like you figure Stone Cold would be there, so I can get some people on the Steve Austin podcast and have some people to whip some ass and drink some beer. Mick Foley, of course, yeah, you didn't have him and stuff like that. So yeah, that's weird. There's no legends that showed up. Yeah, Ash, it's gonna be weird when like fucking Undertaker's not there. Like honestly, it is. Like, what are we gonna do? Have Undertaker cut a promo tomorrow? Raw, be like, I'm gonna miss you guys. This was one of the things that I had left in my life. Like, I can't picture Undertaker cutting a human promo. I just want Undertaker to come out there, just look at everyone, and just be like, that was me resting in peace, and then just walks away, and then I'll be fine. Delete. Yes, it's the WrestleMania 20, the 25th of the WrestleManias. Yes, I used to. That was a wonderful time between Brother Nero and I. We battled and we waged war about Jack, his doggy that I burnt in the fire. But that was a long time ago. We don't talk about that. Delete, Brother Nero. Yes. Yeah, you just have Undertaker tip his hat, or Undertaker do like what he normally does, like he does like the bow down and stuff like that. You just have Undertaker come out and do that, and they'll ruin it too, because like I could totally see him doing this tomorrow night, where Undertaker comes out and then like fans are just like enjoying the moment, and then you'll hear burn it, burn it, and then the fucking Roman he comes out and he just gets booed out of the building, and you're just like, oh, cool. Undertaker's just celebrate. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it. The big dog is here. Oh, they will ruin that, man. You know they will do that. That's what WWE would do, man. You know they will do that though, Psycho. You know that's what WWE's thinking. They're sitting there like, how can we ruin Undertaker's last night? Let's have the big dog. Oh, Roman, Undertaker, I'm gonna miss you, Undertaker. Yeah, Ric Flair just crying. Oh yeah, Rain. What's this promo gonna be this year? The Undertaker. This is my yard now. I'm the big dog. Is that gonna be Roman Reigns' promo tomorrow night? He's like, I'm the guy beat the Undertaker. I'm the big dog. I'm the guy beat the Undertaker. This is my yard now. I'm the big dog. I swear to God, if he fucking says that, WWE, you owe me some royalty checks. Because I just wrote you. I didn't even write you Roman Reigns script. I gave you what Roman Reigns should say tomorrow. I'm gonna be the man. I'm gonna be the man that retires the Undertaker. and he was. He was the man who retired the Undertaker. With all due respect. Oh yeah, that would have been good if you look down and be like, with all due respect, and then he spears him. Yeah, that would have been good. With all due respect, Undertaker, I told you this would happen. They ain't going to learn the lesson. They're going to keep making money. I mean, Roman Reigns is now their number one merch seller, and he still hasn't made a Doug Guy t-shirt or a Big Dog t-shirt. Don't feel bad for Reigns. It's not his fault that he fucked up his career. Yeah, Reigns doesn't care. He's talked about it before. And he's not doing it in a dick way. He's just literally like, he just understands he's not going to win no matter what he does. If you listen to the Jericho podcast, he's just like, I'm just me at this point. I ain't gonna win them over no matter what I do. Like he said that. He just said pretty much he's not gonna win them over no matter what he does and stuff like that. There's a reason why Roman Reigns is going to be the top guy of the company. Because people don't understand. If you listen to the Jericho podcast, you would see why Roman Reigns is the top guy of the company. You will see that. All right. I'm trying to figure out what else I want to talk about because to be honest, here, I have work tomorrow morning. I didn't even check the time for it too. It's gonna be a long one. Win the title. That game's tomorrow, Aisha. North Carolina's tomorrow. North Carolina's tomorrow. Wait, March Madness already ended? I thought that was tomorrow. Yeah, March Madness is tomorrow. What the fuck are you talking about, Aisha? Group of NXT shows up the next 2 days. Revival, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Elias Sampson. There you go. The Drifter. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching this show. I hope you guys enjoyed what I brought to the table more than Pete Rosenberg brings to the table and stuff like that. But thank you all very much for watching the show. Sorry that I'm ending it a little bit early. It's just that I have work tomorrow and I got to get some sleep in my system. But thank you guys very much for watching the show. If you guys like what you saw, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a big old thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseLiver68. And remember, guys, just like our new Universal Champion, Brock Lesnar, sometimes you don't have to give a shit. Thank you, Undertaker. You had a wonderful career. We're going to miss you, big guy. But make room for the new Big Dog. No, in all seriousness, thank you, Undertaker. I'm going to fucking miss you. Peace, guys. Have a good